7 Chevy. And there's me as a picture of the soda jerk. Sexy brunette. This time I came down with a case of yellow jaundice. I was not often sick in my youth, but this thing was awful. My eyes were yellow, my complexion was yellow, I spit yellow, and I peed yellow. I took a couple of weeks before I finally got over this terrible disease. Luckily, I did turn 21 and was able to get a job as a bartender at a place called the Skillet.
The Skillet.
The Skillet.
It was a bar.
It's a cafe and bar.
Yeah.
At first I served soft drinks and sandwiches, but under the tutelage of an old friend named Woody, I became a fairly proficient bartender. It was then I met a sexy brunette who was a real piece of work. We were not together for long, but the experience was sweet. I haven't the foggiest idea what her name was.
Oh my gosh, she's a movie star.
I forgot it. She's a good looking gal.
This picture, my God.
Jeanette Vernon, at this time an old Corita Springs and UT classmate contacted me and wanted me to operate an Humble or Esso station. He was older than I, now as a lawyer in Corita Springs. That was Herbert Petrie.
I remember him.
Yeah.
The Petrie House is now a Mexican food restaurant. In
Yeah, he's older now, yeah. I could see this being a bartender. While it was a good job, wasn't a good way of life. I had given up on saving money for college and had seen a better way to go if I went back to Texas. I eventually became an entrepreneur with 3 jobs. A filling station, which I ran with 2 employees, a paper route where I employed 2 kids to deliver papers, and eventually a job as clerk working for the county agricultural agent. My friend Charles Mullen, who also worked for the county agent, promoted this job for me. All 3 jobs kept me busy, but I managed to meet Jeanette, a young blonde. We had a brief but enjoyable friendship for a time, but she too was hunting for a husband. She ended up later marrying a border patrolman. Love and marriage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.